Hello, love. I've been thinking about you a lot lately, wondering what you're up to these days. It's been such a long time since we last spoke, and as I reflect on our past, I realize just how much was left unsaid between us. So much time has passed, and yet, the feelings I buried back then still haunt me. I find myself regretting all the things I never said to you when I had the chance. Back then, I was too caught up in my own world, too busy fooling around to see what was right in front of me. I didn't take you seriously, and worse, I took your feelings for granted. Now, as I find myself stuck in this never-ending loop of life, I think of you every single day, and with each passing day, I realize more and more that no one else could have loved me as selflessly as you did. Your unconditional love was truly a gift from God, and I failed to appreciate it. You possess every quality I ever wanted in a life partner, and yet, I was blind to it all. It's strange how much I remember you now, how desperately I wish I could talk to you, even for just a moment. But I know you're trying to move on with your life, and I don't want to stand in the way of that. You've suffered so much because of me and because of this connection that we shared. You loved me in silence for so long, never asking for anything in return. You were always there for me, helping me whenever I needed it, without ever making a fuss. You've always been so respectful in our conversations, always trying to understand me and my situation, even when I didn't deserve it. You never let me stray down the wrong path, no matter how much I wanted to. For that, I have so much respect for you. There is truly no one else like you in this world. I'm sorry, deeply sorry, that I couldn't give you the love and affection you deserved. I'm sorry that I didn't appreciate you when I had the chance. Thank you for being such a true and honest person, for teaching me what it means to truly love someone. You hold a very special place in my heart, and you always will, no matter what happens in the future. Speaking of the future, I must confess that I don't know what it holds for me. My current situation feels so complicated that I can't even bring myself to wish for anything. It's as if I'm trapped, unable to move forward, and yet unable to go back. But if there's even the slightest chance, 0.001%, for a miracle to happen, then I pray for it with all my heart. I pray for the chance to make things right, even if it's just in some small way. I also want to thank you for never judging me, despite my callous behavior. Whenever I read through our old chats, I'm amazed at how purely and selflessly you loved me. It's true what they say, you only realize the value of something once you've lost it. That's exactly what happened to me. I don't feel worthy of you or your love, and I'm sorry for never giving our connection the chance to grow and flourish as it should have. I didn't take you seriously at all, and I failed to understand the depth of the love you were offering me. Now, I crave that love so badly, the way you loved me. I realize now that what you gave me was rare, something precious that I may never find again. Please, please forgive me for my mistakes. I don't know if I'll ever be able to free myself from the situation I'm currently in, so I don't want to lead you on or give you false hope. I just want you to know that I think of you often and that I regret the way I behaved in the past. I miss you so much, your energy, your positivity, your innocence. I know that you've found someone new in your life, and I want you to know that I wish you all the best for your future. I sincerely hope that this new person understands what a treasure they've been blessed with. You deserve all the happiness in the world, and I genuinely hope that you find it. No one deserves it more than you do. I'll always carry the memory of you in my heart, and though I know I've lost my chance with you, I'll forever be grateful for the love you showed me. You taught me what it means to love truly and selflessly, and for that, I'll always be thankful. Even if I searched the entire planet, I know I could never have found a better partner than you. You are everything I didn't know I needed, and so much more. The way you understand me is beyond anything I ever expected or believed possible. You make me feel loved and desired in ways that are truly extraordinary. Sometimes, I still find it hard to believe that someone like you even exists, let alone that you are mine. I can't help but feel like the luckiest person alive because I have you by my side. When I look back, I feel like such an idiot for how much I tried to run away from this connection in the beginning. I was scared, unsure, and overwhelmed by the intensity of what I felt for you. At that time, I couldn't see what was so clearly in front of me, that you would prove to be the most cherished person in my life. It's funny how life works. The things we resist often turn out to be the things we need the most. Now, when I reflect on those early days, I'm filled with gratitude that you were patient with me, that you saw something in me worth fighting for, even when I didn't see it myself. Today, when I look at you, I am constantly amazed by the way you care for me. It's not just the big gestures, though those are wonderful, it's the small, everyday moments that leave me in awe. The way you remember the little details about my day, the way you support me in everything I do, the way you make me feel safe and valued at every turn, it's overwhelming in the best way possible. You believe in me and my dreams even more than I do. When I doubt myself, you are there to remind me of my potential, to lift me up, and to push me forward. You are my biggest cheerleader, my greatest support system, and I can't imagine facing the challenges of life without you. You shower me with so much love that sometimes, I feel like I've reverted to being an innocent child, filled with wonder and awe. The way you love me makes me feel protected and cherished in a way that I have never experienced before. When you hug me, it feels like the entire world fades away, and there is no place I would rather be than in your arms. It's a feeling of warmth, comfort, and deep connection that I treasure more than anything. Before I met you, I had never experienced this kind of love. I was skeptical, unsure if it was even real. I questioned if such deep, unconditional love could exist outside of the movies or fairy tales. When you first started showing me how much you cared, I even doubted if it was genuine or just an act. But as we spent more time together, as we started living together and sharing our lives, I realized how wrong I was. This love is real, and it's more powerful than anything I ever imagined. It was then that I understood how incredibly generous God has been to me. You are like a dream come true, my most special dream, and I often wonder how someone like me got so lucky. Every day, I thank God for bringing you into my life. I feel so honored to call you mine. Your presence in my life has given me a sense of peace and happiness that I never knew was possible. As long as you are with me, I don't care about any of the other luxuries the world has to offer. They all pale in comparison to the joy and contentment I feel just being with you. Sometimes, I wonder if my life is really this beautiful, or if I'm simply hallucinating. But then I look at you, and I know that it's all real. I had never imagined, even in my wildest dreams, that I would find someone who loves, pampers, and understands me the way you do. You are a rare gem, someone with a heart of gold. People like you are incredibly rare in this world, and I feel blessed beyond measure to have you as my life partner. Whether I deserve you or not, I am eternally grateful that you are a part of my life. Without you, my life would be incomplete, I would be incomplete. I can't imagine living even a single day without you. I often find myself praying to God that I live one day less than you, so that I never have to face a life without you. The thought of a world without you in it is too painful to bear. My words feel inadequate to fully express how much you mean to me. I love you, sweetheart, more than words could ever convey. Thank you for coming into my life and making everything fall into place. Because of you, I am living a happy and peaceful life, and I know that as long as you are by my side, I always will be.